Hi fans, welcome to France Digital Hub. This is another edition of our design.
In this video, I'll be showing you how I went about in creating this church flyer in Corel. Of course, like we've done in previous videos before, we're going to arrive at this. So if you don't mind, if you've not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification if you've not done that. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is click on file, and of course this dialog box is going to come up. So over here, the name, I'm just going to put what I want to do with this flyer. That is the name of the flyer I'm about to create. So of course RGB, the size 5x5, and resolution stays at 300 inches please, not pixels. Good. So double click on this rectangle to have a replica of it. Now if it doesn't work for you, depending on your Corel version, remove the outline. Right, so this is what you would do. This is what I have here, right? You can go to your rectangle, draw a rectangle, and immediately come up here and set it to 5x5. Click enter, and of course you have the size of the page. Just press P on your keyboard to send it to the center of the page. Give it a white color, and this is what you have. Easy peasy like that. Okay, now that that is done, let's move on with the next thing. So over here I have my resource file. Please, if you like to use the same resource file, the link is in the description of this video, so do well to click on the link. That takes you to where to download this file as well. So I'm going to bring this in like this, and I'm just going to increase the size. Hold down shift while you're doing this, right? Increase it like this. Click on transparency, fountain fill, and click on this one here, right? So go to the pick tool. I'm going to move this up, but then I don't like the direction of so I'll just click on this to change direction like this, right? Make it bigger slightly, not too much, just like this. And I'm going to duplicate this, Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and bring this downwards. Select the two of them, Ctrl G, move this aside, and right click, power clip, and click on the rectangle itself. Double click to access it. When you click on it, click on edit, right? Click on it like this, and now you can move this in place where you want it to be. Now of course, if you've gotten the location where you want it to be, or you still want to increase the size like I'm doing right now, you can also do that too. Then when you're done with everything, click on what? Finish, and click out. Right, so we have this done. So I'm just going to go over to my text tool, and I'm just going to type what I need to type here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use this to type this out. So this is April, right? So I'm just going to increase this out like this, going to over to the text tool again, type this out and use this and make it a little bit smaller, not too big, so it's just going to sit here. But then again, I need this projected out well, so I'll go over to my rectangle tool. I'm just going to draw a rectangle like this. And of course, go over to selection tool. I'm going to select the text, shift page up to bring it up, because if I apply color like that, the rectangle will be on top of it. Hold down Control while you're clicking on yellow and fill up with color like this. So make this white, remove the outline from this. So it's April, our month of all-round increase. That's the message, right? Great. To select this one, I'm going to extend it out a bit, click on it, and I'm going to skew it like this. Okay, great. So let's move on. Select everything and slightly make it bigger, not too big, just like this is okay. So I'll go over and finish this off with a couple of text and editing. Okay, so there you have it. So it's very important when you're designing that your typography and your font and your typeface is standing out on its own, right? Because once you have that sorted out, your design and your other elements would actually fall in place in as much as you know what you're actually doing, right? So that's why it's important to also know the fundamentals and the basics of graphic design, right? It's very important. Negative space and the rest of it, right? So I'm just going to bring this in next, and basically it's going to be a drag and drop. If you cannot drag and drop, use the import command. So I'm going to flip this upside down like this. When I do that, move this in place here, and I'm just going to rotate it like this and move it closer to this place here. So I'm just going to cut this, double click on the rectangle because I have things inside already, and I'm just going to paste this here like this, right? So instead of doing the whole power clip, just cut and double click on the rectangle and paste it inside. Make a duplicate copy of this, move it aside here like this, and I'm just going to rotate this way. So I'm just going to bring in the image of the pastor himself. Bring it in. It seems to be bigger, so we'll reduce the size. Now it's also important that when you're getting pictures for your design, make sure your picture is a high quality picture, right, for your design. Because you can have a very good design and at the end of the day your picture is crappy and it just has a really bad outlook on the design itself. So it's really good to use quality images in your design. So I'm just going to make this like this, and let me push it this way. Good. I think it's in a good place, right? Slight changes. I want to make changes to the one at the back, so let me bring this one down and make sure I'm selecting that. Yes, good. No, move this out of the way entirely, select this and increase it like this, so it goes up. Extend it holding down shift like this, and I'm just going to bring this closer to this, like this way. I'm going to add some extra blur to this, Gaussian blur, and I'm just going to leave this way, and voila. I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to flip it, and I'm just going to bring this here and place it here, and there you go, guys, right? And most times you don't have to have too many elements in your design for it to actually make sense. It could just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements, or even 4 elements in your designs, and your design is top notch, right? So in designing, generally less is more. So I'm just going to add some bit of effect, make this white, move the outline, and go to transparency, click on it, click on this one, fountain fill, and click on this one, elliptical fountain fill. Right, I'm going to bring this here so that you have like a light effect at the base of the increase. Duplicate it, Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and I'm just going to make this one smaller here like this. I'm going to duplicate this one, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, put this one here, make sure it's at the base, and then also have a duplicate copy of it and put this one at the far end here. Okay, great. So I'm just going to throw in the name here of the pastor and make some final edits, and yep, put this in place. Great. Okay, so to spice it up, I'm just going to adjust the picture. First, I'm going to do auto adjust. You can see how little difference it made, but the major one is I'm going to click on adjust and click on this, this is the tone curve, just like what you have in Photoshop. So I don't want this, so I'm just click on reset. I'd used this before, that's why it's this way. So click on reset, this is what you have. So I'm just going to make slight changes. So just like the levels and the curves you have in Photoshop, this is more like the curves, not the levels. So increase the brightness of the image, and there you go. Everything is looking nice and good. Alright guys, this brings me to the end of this. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe guys. I love you all. Or do anything much. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.